Scammers have existed for centuries, evolving their tactics to exploit human psychology effectively. From phishing emails to elaborate Ponzi schemes, these con artists know how to manipulate emotions, build trust, and create urgency. But what makes their strategies so successful? Understanding the psychology behind scams can help you recognize red flags and protect yourself from falling victim. In this exploration, we'll break down the psychological principles scammers use and why they work so effectively on even the most vigilant individuals. Scammers know that trust is the foundation of any successful deception. They often present themselves as authority figures such as government officials, tech support agents, or financial advisors to create an aura of credibility. This phenomenon, known as authority bias, makes people more likely to comply with requests from perceived experts. In romance scams, trust is built over weeks or months as scammers establish an emotional connection with their targets. They use flattery, shared interests, and fabricated stories to create a sense of intimacy and reliability. Some scammers even adopt fake credentials like fabricated employee IDs or official logos to appear legitimate. A scammer posing as a bank representative might use official-looking emails or scripts to gain access to your account. Once they've earned your trust, you're more likely to share sensitive information. Always verify the identity of anyone asking for personal or financial information. Use official channels to confirm their claims. Trust, but always verify. Scammers excel at manipulating emotions, particularly fear, greed, and empathy. By triggering strong emotional reactions, they impair your ability to think critically. 1. Fear. Many scams use fear to create urgency. For instance, a scammer might claim your bank account has been compromised, or that you're facing legal action, pressuring you to act immediately. 2. Greed. Lottery scams and investment frauds promise huge returns or prizes, appealing to the target's desire for wealth. The illusion of easy money often overrides common sense. 3. Empathy. In charity scams or fake sob stories, scammers exploit your goodwill. They might fabricate a personal tragedy or claim to represent a worthy cause, tugging at your heartstrings. Scammers also use emotional manipulation in professional settings, such as fake job offers that promise career breakthroughs but require upfront payments for training or materials. Emotional manipulation thrives on urgency. Pause and analyze the situation logically before responding to high-pressure tactics. Emotional clarity is your best defense. A hallmark of most scams is the pressure to act quickly. Scammers create an artificial sense of urgency to prevent you from taking time to think or verify their claims. Phrases like "act now" or "limited time offer" are common tools to push impulsive decisions. In online scams, countdown timers or notifications like "only 2 items left in stock" are designed to exploit your fear of missing out, or FOMO. This psychological pressure overrides your rational decision-making process. A phishing email might warn you that your account will be locked in 24 hours unless you verify your login details. The urgency makes you act without questioning the legitimacy of the email. Always take a moment to step back and evaluate any situation that demands immediate action. Scammers rely on hasty decisions to catch you off guard. Social proof is a psychological phenomenon where people look to others to determine appropriate behavior. Scammers exploit this by fabricating reviews, testimonials, or success stories to make their schemes appear legitimate. Fake reviews. Online scams often feature glowing reviews from satisfied customers to lend credibility. Influencer endorsements. Some scams involve fake endorsements from celebrities or influencers, leveraging their perceived trustworthiness. Group participation. Pyramid schemes and MLM scams thrive on the illusion of widespread success, encouraging new recruits to join in. Scammers also create fake user activity, such as bots leaving positive comments on social media, to build an illusion of trustworthiness. Verify the authenticity of reviews and endorsements. Look for consistency across multiple trusted sources before committing to anything. Scammers often bombard their targets with information to overwhelm their cognitive processing. This tactic, known as cognitive overload, makes it difficult to assess the situation critically. For example, investment scams might present complex charts, jargon, and statistics to create the illusion of legitimacy. The victim, feeling confused or out of their depth, is more likely to defer to the scammer's guidance. Tech support scams often rely on complicated-sounding explanations. Victims are bombarded with technical terms like Trojan files, network intrusions, or security patches to make them feel outmatched and reliant on the scammer. A scammer might overwhelm you with details about malware activity detected on your device, pressuring you to pay for unnecessary fixes. Simplify the situation by focusing on key details. If something seems overly complicated, it's often a deliberate attempt to confuse and manipulate you. Ask for second opinions from trusted sources. Loneliness makes people more vulnerable to scams, particularly romance and companionship-based schemes. Scammers prey on individuals seeking connection, using their emotional needs to establish control. Romance scammers often claim to be in remote locations such as overseas military bases to avoid face-to-face interactions. They foster emotional dependency by sharing personal stories and feigned vulnerabilities. A romance scammer might claim to need funds for a medical emergency or travel expenses to meet in person. Over time, the requests grow larger, draining the victim financially and emotionally. Stay connected with trusted friends and family, and involve them in major decisions. Scammers thrive in secrecy and isolation. Always verify identities through independent means. Repetition is a subtle but powerful tool scammers use to reinforce their narrative. By consistently repeating certain phrases or ideas, they create a sense of familiarity and credibility. Ponzi schemes and investment frauds use repeated reassurances of high returns and low risks. The scammers provide regular updates or fabricated statements to build trust and delay suspicion. A scammer running a Ponzi scheme might consistently emphasize their proven track record or show fake testimonials from long-term investors. The constant reinforcement creates an illusion of legitimacy. Be cautious of repeated claims that sound too consistent or rehearsed. Genuine opportunities usually come with a degree of variability and transparency. Scammers often target your ego or sense of identity to build a connection. By making you feel unique or special, they lower your defenses and increase your willingness to comply. They might flatter you, appeal to your professional status, or offer exclusive insider opportunities. Fake talent scouts may complement your skills and offer exclusive opportunities that require upfront payments. Similarly, scammers might claim you were selected for a VIP investment opportunity. Recognize flattery as a potential red flag. Validate any claims through objective channels. Always seek independent verification before committing to anything. Modern scammers leverage technology to scale their operations, reaching thousands simultaneously. Chatbots, AI tools, and phishing kits make their scams appear more professional and personalized. They often exploit data from social media profiles to tailor their approaches. Phishing emails now use machine learning to mimic authentic emails from trusted organizations. They might include personalized details to increase credibility, recognize patterns of automation, and consult cybersecurity tools. Regularly update passwords and enable multi-factor authentication to minimize risk. Scammers prey on vulnerabilities tied to financial struggles, such as payday loan schemes, fake scholarships, or work-from-home scams. They exploit the desperation of individuals seeking relief from economic hardships. A scammer might offer high-paying remote jobs that require upfront fees for training materials. Alternatively, they might promise debt relief services that charge exorbitant fees while delivering little. Be cautious of offers that seem too good to be true. Research opportunities thoroughly and avoid paying upfront for unverified services. Scammers succeed because they understand human psychology and use it to their advantage. By leveraging trust, emotions, urgency, and social proof, they create compelling illusions that can deceive even the most cautious individuals. The key to protecting yourself lies in awareness and skepticism. Take the time to verify claims, consult trusted sources, and question anything that seems too good to be true. What psychological tricks have you noticed scammers use? Share your experiences in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights into the world of scams and security. Stay safe, and see you in the next video.